We are inside and under the roof tonight here at Rogers Center in Toronto, Ontario. It's the opener of this 3-game series between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Toronto Blue Jays. The Blue Jays are looking to make history here today. Can they break the all-time winning streak record? We'll see right after this. Chris Flores will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
At the plate, Raleigh Snyder. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Snyder. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First of 3 here on this Tuesday night as the game's first offering is taken for strike 1. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard towards center. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Ready now for L.A. Jesse Davis, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fastball in there for a called strike. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times, his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's what we call a run producer. Top 5 in the American League in RBIs right now. So obviously he's a big part of this offense, and we'll see what he has in store in this one.
So striding in, Alfred McCormick. He went 2 for 4 to close out Sunday's series finale. From the stretch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Flores, a 36-year-old veteran. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2030.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive.
Hard bullet single to left field on a pitch that was kind of middle down in the zone, D-Row, and he's going to have to make some better pitches than that one.
Yeah, if he's going to leave pitches over the heart of the plate, he's going to have a long night. The middle of this order does serious damage.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner. As a look, now the pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Another 0-2 home. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Angels leave one. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. Aaron Watts gets the call for game one of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Stepping into the box, Mark Marchand. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, for me today, the key to winning this ball game begins and ends on the mound. And it has to be early.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Into the box now, Omar Cannon, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. With runners in scoring position this season, Cannon brings in a batting line above the 450 mark. Do not sleep on his at-bats, folks.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? Nope, he'll stay put, and there's one away now. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Well, Matty, it's no secret to this offense what they have to do today. They have a pitching staff, top to bottom, that is super low in ERA. Guys pound the zone, keep the ball in the ballpark, and execute their game plan. So on the offensive side, don't put too much pressure on yourself. Know you got the horses on the mound for your team. Go out and find a way to manufacture a few runs to take some pressure off these guys.
Now to the plate, Duncan Shaver, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. He's set, and the pitch. Line drive to left. And that's in there, base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
In now, Gil Franco, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Runners are at first and third, one away. Fly ball out toward left center field. Wallace is after it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. A run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Stepping in, Franklin Dahl. It was a 2-for-5 effort from him in the series finale on Sunday. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kraft has a beat on it, and that retires the side. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Second inning coming up from Toronto. The Blue Jays on top, 1-0. In now for the Angels, Kenny Cordero, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. First pitch on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. Again, a 1-2. Missed with a slider.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Stepping in, Jason Wallace. He's coming off a 3-hit ball game in Sunday's series finale. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one just missed outside. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Wooten is in pursuit, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting 7, the designated hitter, Bobby Orr.
Striding forward now is the DH, Bobby Orr. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Angels are gone in order. It remains 1-0. So digging in now, Babe Wooten, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So after the leadoff base hit, they'll have his wheels to contend with here.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
From the belt, the pitch. Popped him up. Davis backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense. If you were to describe right field in one word, I think it would be cannon. And that's what this guy brings to the table. An absolute cannon to go along with great range. Don't test the arm.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike two. Wooten stands at first with one out. Swing and a ball pulled hard down the line in left. Johnston is over to his right and he puts this one away for out number two. The relay throw, but the throw bounces on him at first and the inning's going to continue. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry and that'll end the inning. Digging in, Alvin Kraft. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Alvin Kraft.
First pitch on its way. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he lays off this one down and in for ball two.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And he gets a piece there and chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. The 2-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike three.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Standing in now, David Andrews, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 2 home runs and a dozen RBIs. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Raleigh Snyder.
Now at the plate, Raleigh Snyder. He reached on a single in his first try. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. 2 out, nobody on. And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate. 0-2. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Standing in, Nick Wolf. He was 1 for 4 in Sunday's affair.
Third baseman, Nick Wolf.
First offering on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And the Jays are in business now. It's a leadoff double.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
At the plate, Mark Marchand. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Wallace going back on it. At the track, the wall, and it's gone. So a two-run shot to left center, number 10 for him on the year. And the Jays have moved out in front, 3-0.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Stepping in now, Omar Cannon, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Moving under it, Kraft, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So with one gone, let's take a brief glance at our upcoming schedule to see what's coming up here on the show. So striding forward now, Duncan Shaver. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. 24 home runs for him on the season as the Blue Jays have opened it up further now, 4-0.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
Designated hitter, number 5.
Into the box now, Gil Franco. High in the air and deep to left center field. Wallace looks up. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. So a solo shot here to left center field. 6th home run on the season for him. And the Blue Jays are running away with it here. It's now a 5-0 ball game. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
D-Rose, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Base hit, line drive into the corner. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
In now, Babe Wooten, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now the 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Kraft moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, first baseman, Rod Ramirez.
Striding in once again, Rod Ramirez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming. Here it is. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last two pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
The 2-0. 3-0 now. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And that pitch catches the inside corner. 4 runs here in this half inning. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
The 3-2 pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. Johnston giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. 3 innings complete. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Angels nothing. Striding into the box, Jesse Davis. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First offering on its way. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 delivery. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Into the box, Alfred McCormick. A ball and no strikes. A base hit in his first trip. The 1-0 home finds the zone, strike 1. The 1-1 waves and misses for strike number 2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a 4th.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he'll continue this roll he's on. Make it 6 strikeouts in a row. Gracious, 2 away.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far on this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
So now the Angels cleanup batter, Vaughn Johnston. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he gets ahead 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the ledger? He most certainly does. 10 straight he's retired now as that ends the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Now at the plate, Miller 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. On a line, that's a base hit. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Stepping in now, Nick Wolf. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Calling for it, Wallace. 1 away.
Now batting.
Good time now to check out the Angels' Road to the Show report as you see a couple of guys in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves of late. Ready to take his hacks again, Mark Marchand, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
1 ball, no strikes to count. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Now before the next pitch, time is called at home plate as he'll step out. Line drive to left. Johnston is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Omar Cannon.
In now, Omar Cannon. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Sliders in for a strike. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Miller is off at first with 2 away. Hit out towards second. Reined in. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays held in check, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Digging in to try it again, Kenny Cordero. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. The 1-1 home. And it's fouled away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
popped him up. In there, a base hit.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Stepping into the box, Jason Wallace. First offering on its way. Changeup in for a strike. Nobody out, runner on first. Skied into straightaway right. Cannon moves over. And that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 6, designated hitter, Bobby Orr.
And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Bobby Orr, comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Or a native of Washington, the Evergreen State. He's a second-year big leaguer. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Fooled by the speed and location of that one. It's 2-2.
That's been a great pitch for him all night. Able to push him, pull the throttle a little bit, throwing a good fastball located and mixing in that nasty changeup with good arm action.
Here now the 2-2. Hit hard but foul. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Another full count offering on its way. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Settling in now, Alvin Kraft. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
This is absolutely a huge spot right here. They have to find a way to get something out of this half inning. I don't care if it's 1 run or 2 runs. You have to find a way to at least give yourself a little shot of confidence that you can get back into this one.
And that slider's almost in the dirt. Down the first baseline. And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field. And that runner crossing from second scores their first run. It's now a 5-1 game.
Dan, that's a nice RBI base hit on a hard grounder down the first baseline. If the first baseman's holding him right there, it's probably a double play, but not the case.
No question about it, D-Will. Sometimes it's a game of inches, and that ball hit were vacated with the first baseman. If he was holding on, that would probably have been one of those 3-6-3 double plays. Instead, it's down the line for a base hit.
Standing in now, David Andrews. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes, you can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Into the box now, Raleigh Snyder, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Cannon is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Angels get just the one. Home half of the fifth coming up. Toronto leads this one 5-1. Digging in and looking for more, Duncan Shaver, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
That last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Andrews is right there, and it's a very quick out number one.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Gil Franco.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
It might be time for this guy to start mixing his pitches up a little bit better. He's pitching poorly, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage at over 70%. This team batting has a pretty good idea what his game plan is.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Swinging a ground ball to third. Backhanded. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home fifth.
The left fielder, number 8, Franklin Dahl.
Into the box now, Franklin Dahl. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fly ball out toward left center field. Wallace on the move. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Blue Jays go down in order. They're up 5-1. Leading off the inning, Jesse Davis, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Jesse Davis.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Shaver right there. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see, he's right up there, 4th in the AL in that category. So coming to the plate, Alfred McCormick. First pitch on its way. And that one just missed outside.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
that. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last two pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Hit hard to short. To his left, Shaver. And there's out number 2.
The left fielder, number 5, Vaughn Johnston.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Vaughn Johnston. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Here's the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Angels are gone in order. They're down 5-1. Peter Davenport enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 4, Peter Davenport.
Digging in once again, Babe Wooten, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Babe Wooten.
Here comes the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Cordero moving to his left. 1 out.
Now batting, first baseman, Rod Ramirez.
Now at the plate, Rod Ramirez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. The swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And gone up into the 2nd deck. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. The 248th of his career, and it's now a 6-1 ball game. In now, Carlton Miller. And a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. A 1 count. Here's the pitch. Swinging a soft liner, and that'll be the 2nd out.
Third baseman, number 4, Nick Lowe.
Stepping up now, Nick Wolf. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and a strike to count. A ball and a strike. Swing and a liner. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Now batting, second baseman, Mark Marchand.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Mark Marchand will swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off the right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitchers.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he swings on the first pitch as this is popped high into the air on the left side. Davis is there and the side is retired. Jays add one more on the solo home run. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th. It's the Blue Jays 6 and the Angels 1. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. 7th inning coming up with the Jays out in front as we give you a look at our game summary to this point. Antoine Park is on the pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 39, Antoine Park.
At the plate, Kenny Cordero. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Park playing here in his age 31 season. He was an 8th round selection during the first year player draft of 2030.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on and he went fishing in the dirt. Miller has it. The throw down to first, 1 away. Stepping up to the plate, Jason Wallace. First pitch coming, here it is. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Line drive to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Into the box, Bobby Orr. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Ready for another chance. Omar Cannon. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Omar Cannon.
First offering on its way. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Fouled off. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
The shortstop, Duncan Shaver.
Ready once again, Duncan Shaver. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
This is line to left. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out.
Designated hitter, number 5, Gil Blanco.
That's a slick play out there as we take a look at it on show motion. He was charging in quickly, and he slides to get under the ball just before it reaches the ground and gets the out. Well done.
Standing in now, Gil Franco. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned.
Into the box now, Franklin Dahl, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now the 1-0. Popped him up. Davis in foul ground. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 8th inning coming up. It's the Blue Jays 6 and the Angels 1. Marshall Ollenberger has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Marshall Ollenberger.
Ready now, Alvin Kraft, a hit in 2 tries so far.
Alvin Kraft.
First pitch on its way. Right over the middle, knee high. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
And this pitch is popped straight up, right around the home plate area. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game. And the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. Digging in, David Andrews. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Missed with a slider. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone, get himself back in this count.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Two balls and two strikes now. Bases are empty, one man out. Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2 one more time is laid off of for ball number 3.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Gone. Solo shot to right center. Third home run for him on the year. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
Yeah, he was having zero luck early in the game, striking out twice in 2 at-bats. But it only takes one swing to get back in a groove. That was definitely it.
Stepping in now, Raleigh Snyder, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Wolf is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
Jesse Davis.
Now at the plate, Jesse Davis. First pitch of the at-bat. Just missed with a breaking ball. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. 2 out, nobody on. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him. But the Angels draw a bit closer thanks to the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Blue Jays 6 and the Angels 2. Now in the box, Babe Wooten. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Wallace on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Next to bat for Toronto, Rod Ramirez.
going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
And he got him out in front that time. Strike one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The 1-2. Misses, ball two. Shot down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Now another 2-2. This is pulled into right. Kraft back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone.
Patrick Carlton Miller.
Digging in, Carlton Miller. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Line drive to left. Johnston is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They lead it 6-2. Back at Rogers Center as we get a look at the great city of Toronto from the ferry on Lake Ontario. Jack Ridley comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Jack Ridley.
Alfred McCormick will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. High pop up. Marchand is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting, left fielder, John Johnston.
So stepping in, Vaughn Johnston. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. One out, nobody on. In there, and it's even at 1. Ridley, a 5'10" left-hander, comes into the day third in all-star balloting among relievers, so we'll wait and see if he ends up receiving an invite.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
And that gets him on the mound. And this is going to be ruled an infield single, but the more important issue becomes the health of the man on the mound.
The catcher, number 40, Kenny Cordero.
Into the box now, Kenny Cordero. Here's the first pitch to him. A changeup over the inside corner.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Ready with the 0-1. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down the way.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. Throw on to first is in time, and the Angels are now down to their final out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Ready for another shot now, Jason Wallace. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And he struck him out, and that'll do it for the Angels here this evening.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Toronto Blue Jays get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Chris Flores earns his 6th winning decision in this one. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.